Peace to everybody. This is about a woman who tossed 7 newborn puppies in Coachella trash, gets a year in jail. And as you can see, here is the video that is playing by itself, that this woman took the 7 newborn puppies and threw them in the garbage. This woman is sick. Why would she do something like this? I mean, look how cute they are. They're so adorable. Oh, I just want to hug them and squeeze them to love them. But, man, and this woman who dumped the puppies in the garbage, she deserved to be in jail for a year now. And of course, they're all being taken care of by an animal rescue things, and of course I mean, it's so sick what she has done. A woman caught on surveillance camera in Coachella, California, throwing 7 newborn puppies next to a dumpster has been sentenced to a year in jail. So she got a year in jail. I would have made it more than that, but for animal cruelty, yeah, you're lucky you only get a year in jail, and that's not enough. Deborah Sue Caldwell will also serve 7 years of probation, during which time she won't be permitted to own any animals, the Desert Sun reported. So Deborah will serve 7 years of probation after her 365 days are up. She will not be allowed to own any kind of animals whatsoever. And if she does, she will go back to jail again. Caldwell pleaded guilty Wednesday in Riverside County Superior Court to 7 counts of felony animal cruelty and 7 misdemeanors for animal abandonment. So she has gotten 7 counts of felony and 7 misdemeanors for the animal cruelty. Caldwell was arrested at her Coachella home just days after she was videotaped in April driving her Jeep up to a dumpster, calmly flipping a plastic bag packed with the 3-day-old puppies into a pile of trash and driving off. So she was caught on camera, and of course, the camera is never going to lie because they videotape everything. She was videotaped in April driving her Jeep up to a dumpster, and of course she calmly flipping a plastic bag packed with the 3-day-old puppies into a trash, and after that she drove off. A man rummaging in the garbage found them a short time later after hearing the little dog's cries. One of the terrier mixes, the smallest of the litter, later died, but the rest were saved when an employee at the auto parts shop called the Riverside County Department of Animal Services. So there was a man, he was rummaging through the garbage. I guess he was probably finding empty bottles or whatever to take back to the store, and it does happen. He found them in a short time later after hearing the little dog's cries. One of the terrier mix had died later on, but the rest were saved when there was an employee at the auto parts shop called the Riverside County Department of Animal Services. If not for the Good Samaritan's actions, the puppies may not have survived much longer. The midday temperatures in Coachella that day were in the mid-90s, the department said in a Facebook post. Oh, the temperatures in the mid-90s that day. That is a horrible thing for the puppies to have to be exposed outside like that. Puppies don't need to be out there like that in them kind of temperatures when they're first born. They need to be in the house with their mother. If it was not for the Good Samaritan's actions, the puppies may not have survived much longer. And that is true. They, with all the temperatures that were in the mid-90s that day. And of course, here's the cute little things. Aw, the cute little puppies that were rescued by a Good Samaritan. And they are so adorable and so cute. And, these are cute little puppies, and it just makes you want to love them forever. When Caldwell was arrested at her home, officials discovered 38 poorly cared for dogs inside. Those dogs were also saved and put up for adoption. So she had more dogs in the house. She had like 38 of them. They were all in poor condition. I guess they were malnourished, not taken care of, not taken to the vets or anything. So now, and of course, all those dogs were saved and put up for adoption as well. There is no excuse for dumping puppies, said an animal service spokesman at the time, especially in today's age when we or other shelters would be willing to get these animals to foster parents or rescue partners. This was a shameful act, and I agree with the animal service spokesman. It was a shameful act. And of course, there's no excuse for dumping puppies. So if you're planning on getting rid of your animals or whatever, call your local animal shelter. They will come and get them. Not and of course there will not be no excuse. You will not go to jail if you call your local animal shelter and say, hey, look, I got to surrender my dog or cat or whatever animal you got because you may be moving or whatever. So that is the best way to go. And what this lady did, she did a horrible, horrible, shameful act. The puppies were dumped during the Coachella Valley Music and Arts Festival. Caldwell apparently had no link to the festival, but because she tossed out the pups during the event, the crimes received particular media attention. So she had no link to the festival, but because she tossed out the pups during the event, the crimes received particular media attention. That's what it did. It caught attention right away because these puppies were thrown into a dumpster. And this lady, she's going to be staying in jail for a year. Then after that, it'll be 7 years probation. She's not allowed to own no more pets. She's done. So, and if she does try, she will go to jail again. And of course, people are just so cruel to animals. As always. Leave your comments below. I am out.